We're finna have a gameplay simulation of the Portland Trailblazers versus the Pelicans. Tonight's game. Make sure you hit the sub button when you come into the video. Check out all my social media sites. Links are in the description. Enjoy the game.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Motor Center in downtown Portland, Oregon. Tonight, it's the Portland Trailblazers getting set to match up with the New Orleans Pelicans. Rip City begins the game with the basketball. 49 wins for the Trailblazers last year. That was good for third in the West. Jay, what's your projection for this season?
Well, the projection is that they can't afford to stumble out of the gates, which they've done over the last couple of seasons. Actually, each of the last 3 seasons, this team has gone on a mid-season tear to make the playoffs, just like we saw last season. Unfortunately, I think this team is stagnant to a certain degree. They have great talent, but I don't think they have the pieces to win in the gauntlet of the West.
From the painted area, won't go down.
One of the best-kept secrets in the game, utilizing a headband. Get the defender in the air, crack into out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what quarter wearers.
Portland has the ball. Surveys the floor. Lillard to McCollum. Nothing going here on that drive. C.J. McCollum. Good start. He's made his first shot.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Holiday. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. 4-3. Buries the trifecta.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
Portland's got it. Jay, how does Portland bounce back from the disappointment losing in 4 to New Orleans last year?
Well, you need your stars to shine the brightest in the biggest moments, and we did not see that from their 2 stars in that first-round series against the Pelicans. And when you think about the West overall, think about this. Houston, Golden State will be great. Denver and OKC, they will be hungrier and healthy. Utah, better defensively. San Antonio, they upgraded from 9 games of Kawhi Leonard to a full season with DeMar DeRozan. Oh, and by the way, the Lakers have LeBron James. So these 2 stars need to be great and great all the time.
McCollum to Lillard. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. Lets it fly from long range. That's not his range. It's no good. Holiday at possession. Up 5. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. It's Portland ball. Lillard to McCollum. Nothing going here on that drive. Portland down to 4 to shoot. C.J. McCollum. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
C.J. He continues to make a case as a pantheon shooter. There are only 3 players in the league, though, that rival him in terms of volume and percentage from long-range attempts. And that's Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and J.J. Redick. He possesses a unique set of skills that makes him incredibly difficult to guard. First off, a dead-eye shooter who has an uncanny handle, who can attack you from different angles with a high basketball IQ, shows you why you're going to have your hands full. Good luck with that one.
Each one more at the line. First one goes down. He makes them both. Trailblazers take over. Pelicans have it. Holiday controls the basketball. Leads 5. To Davis. Able to convert inside. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender to get Anthony Davis.
D's got it. Damian Lillard missed his first. That one goes. Do you feel he's finally established himself as a star in this league?
Yes, this year Dame time equals prime time, averaging 28 points, 7 assists per game. But the thing you love about him the most, a career best in player efficiency rating and win shares. And most importantly, he's led the Portland Trailblazers to their best conference finish with 49 wins in the past 18 years. That's big time.
Lillard to McCollum. Down to 5 on the 24. To Lillard. Fires the 3. Damian Lillard. Not much more the defense could have done. Hits a contested 3. Well, he wears number 0. Grew up in Oakland. Went to Weber State in Ogden, Utah. He carries that underdog mentality into games. Can that be a successful mantra in the NBA?
Well, it's the same kind of mindset I had as a player, and I love watching Dollar Dame compete and attack each and every day. The reality of the matter is, can their franchise attract the type of players that he needs in order to be successful? I appreciate that Dollar Dame doesn't want to leave, but will he get the talent to surround himself to actually win a championship is the biggest question.
We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Lillard. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Holiday. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for 2.
On and off the court, Jrue Holiday is one of my favorite players. He always brings that passion and intensity on the hardwood floor. But this game always comes back to why do you play? And there's no doubt about it. He plays for his wife, Lauren, and also his baby girl, Drew Tyler. His wife, while pregnant, found out that she had a brain tumor behind her right eye. He skipped the season, stayed with his wife, helped her to have her baby, and also supported her while she went through a serious time. I don't know what else defines leadership other than a man like Jrue Holiday.
Holiday to Payton. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. McCollum with the basketball. Now down 6. To Lillard. Dee's got it. Damian Lillard. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Shot from the lane won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Spinning shot won't fall.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Damian Lillard trying to cash in on the three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. New Orleans has it. Payton to Davis. A couple of cracks at the line now.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First free throw is good. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. The first quarter's complete. The Pelicans in front. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
And the rebound comes down to Collins. To Seth Curry. Beyond the arc for 3. Rebound gathered by Holiday. Payton with the basketball. Leads 4. Holiday. To Payton. Down low to Okafor. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
To Seth Curry. Screen coming. To Seth Curry. Shot clock winding down. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
That boy's living his best life.
New Orleans will take it up. Payton to Holiday. Probing the defense. Holiday, they'll get it down to Davis. And draws the foul.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Anthony Davis at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. missed the second. 0 for 2. Lillard to Nurkic. Seth Curry to Lillard. D's got it. Damian Lillard with that shot. He's 5 for 8.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season. A first-time All-NBA first-team player. Tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Lillard to Seth Curry. The shot.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
New blood coming in for both sides. McCollum. Add 2 points to the board.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the 2nd season in a row. Stop it.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Lillard. Can't connect. To Payton. That's blocked by Kawhi.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
From the painted area, won't go down. Lillard. To McCollum. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Shot clock violation. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Holiday. To Davis, down low. Anthony Davis, 3 for 3 in this first half.
And when we start talking about some of the top players in the game, can we talk about the guy that got first-team All-NBA for the 3rd time in 4 years? Can we talk about the guy who was the 2nd leading scorer in the league last year with 28 points per night? Can we start mentioning AD's name with the best in the game starting now?
It was right there. To Davis. To Holiday. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Holiday, no good. Lillard. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Portland has the ball. Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen. McCollum to Nurkic. Defense making the ball handler work. Oh, Davis up to turn that one away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Can't connect. Holiday in possession. It's an 8-point lead. Has a look. Holiday with a shot that won't fall. To McCollum. C.J. McCollum. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
The versatility of Anthony Davis makes him one of the most special players in the league today. He can score on you with his back to the basket, but if you also leave him open on the perimeter, he's going to knock that down with ease.
McCollum to Lillard. McCollum to Nurkic. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Fans, if you see the little slabs in our silent auction, have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Trailblazers, number 10, Jake Layman. Subbing in for the Pelicans.
Down low for Davis. Rebound taken in by McCollum. Damian Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good. They go down to Davis.
In the second quarter,
Shot won't go. To McCollum. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
To Holiday. They'll get it down to Davis. Kicks it around the perimeter. The shot blocked by Nurkic. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Holiday. Davis. And the rebound taken by Nurkic. McCollum buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. So a tight one as we reach the break in a one-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports halftime report. The Pelicans have themselves a close game after 2 quarters, and these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans. The Trailblazers are still very much in this matchup. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. Have a look at the leading scores for the Portland Trailblazers.
track. Field goals.
This matchup has been all about consistent offense. Each team has a solid field goal percentage, and in turn, it makes the second half all about the defense. I want to see which players step up to make the difference.
Player of the half.
Anthony Davis is lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
New Orleans going to take it up. To Holiday. Nothing going here on that drive. Inside, he scores.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Lillard to McCollum. Trying to cash in. C.J. McCollum. He's now 5 for 6.
And CJ is a guy that doesn't get the respect that he
The
deserves on
players
a
feel as if they
nationwide
are
level.
actually
3
jumping
straight
now.
seasons
Feels
averaging
good.
over 20 points per game. He's a guy that's automatically in range once he leaves the car entering the stadium.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Come through.
Holiday. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. McCollum into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Lillard to Nurkic. The pass set it all up.
And Nurkic seems like one of those enigmatic bigs. At times when he does well on the offensive end, he's really engaged defensively, which is why they probably call him the Bosnian Beast. But oftentimes when he doesn't play well offensively, he's disengaged defensively, which makes you think he's not even on the court.
Number 11, Drew Holiday.
Portland's got it.
I'm on D.
Lillard to Nurkic. Sizing up the defense. Had a chance, but it's no good. Holiday controls the basketball. Leads just a point. Here comes the screen. Holiday to Davis. Short jumper off the mark. To McCollum. They work it down to Aminu. Scores from the post.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Holiday to Davis. Down low to Mirotic. Lays it up and in.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status
Do you be play now
24/7.
or are you
Because
in
either they're
franchise?
posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Lillard. The drive right to the basket. Nurkic off the mark. To Holiday. Anthony Davis lets it fly. And Portland comes up with the rebound. Lillard.
I got ball. I got ball.
To McCollum. Portland has 4 to shoot. It's Lillard for 2. Knocks it down off the step back. Jay, the Western Conference loaded with stars. Do you put Damian Lillard in that category?
He's a star, there's no doubt about it. He's a great player, but on the scale of greatness, I don't know if I see him moving above the likes of a Stephen Curry, a James Harden, or a Russell Westbrook. But we equate greatness to team success. I think if Dollar Dame were to go out east and his team were to be more successful, we'll be talking about him as being one of the greatest of the greats.
It's Portland ball. Lillard. Takes stock of the floor. Lillard for 2. Shot by Lillard, no good. To Holiday. Davis to Holiday. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Holiday. That won't go. Lillard to McCollum.
They really need to have automatic replays instead of having to push the button.
Add 2 points to the board.
This is why I go back into player mode.
Would
If the dude
like
starts
to
try
save
have 40
replays
points
too.
on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Screen coming. Holiday to Davis. Has a look. Drew Holiday. Now 3 for 9.
Drew Holiday really showed the world last year that he was special during that playoffs against the Golden State Warriors and Stephen Curry. He's battled through injury, some off-the-court adversity with his wife, but he's rebounded stronger than ever, averaging around 19 points a game last season, the highest of his 9-year career.
Show early for your chance to win.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions. New Orleans.
Lillard. No, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Trailblazers take over. Hayden into the front court. 2-point advantage. And scores.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Lillard to Seth Curry. Down for Collins. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Remaining in the third quarter.
Holiday to Davis. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
To Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good. Payton with the basketball. Leads 4. Holiday. To Payton. Davis. From the outside, no good. Knocked loose. Taken by the Pelicans. That's the end of the third quarter. The Pelicans have the lead. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ball.
Here comes the screen. Seth Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Pelicans have it.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Pelicans have the basketball. He gets it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
The screen sets him up for 2.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Holiday in possession. They lead it. 4-point game.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Holiday. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Screen coming. Down to 5 on the 24. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Holiday controls the basketball. Up 6. Payton to Holiday. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. From long range. That's a forced shot from Elfrid Payton. Off the mark. He throws it down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. We see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move, though.
Pelicans basketball. Holiday to Payton. He was hacked. They let it go.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Able to convert inside.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Entering the game for New Orleans, number 23, Anthony Davis.
And he'll head to the line.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
Team foul number 1.
Anthony Simmons at the line. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Holiday in possession. Looking to make something happen. Payton to Holiday. Nothing going here on that drive. Holiday. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Trailblazers with the basketball. Here comes the screen. To McCollum. Probing the defense. Whoops, that won't go. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Lillard to McCollum.
For the Portland Blazers, number 0, Damian Lillard.
Not that time. Payton into the front court. He'll run the offense. Davis to Holiday. And it's a Blazer rebound. Portland has the ball. To Lillard. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. Holiday to Payton. Five to shoot. Has a chance. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Lillard. Has a look. Aminu with a shot that's off.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
To Lillard. Knocked loose. Taken by the Pelicans. Inside, he scores.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Yusuf Nurkic, 4 out of 7. The Pelicans will take the timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
Well, you need execution in the chess match. And the best execution, I just saw a player talk to one of the young fellas. You take those young fellas over to the side. You coach them through some of these big-time moments that happen in the fourth quarter. That's how you get your team ready for the playoffs and hopefully a chance to win a championship.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. It's Pelicans ball. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Defense making the ball carrier work. Short jumper off the mark.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
McCollum, great feed, sets it up. That'll be rejected by Davis. Holiday controls the basketball. Up by 6. To Davis. Shot from in close, no good. Another follow, stays out. The follow won't go either. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Inside or outside, can any 7-footer in the NBA match this guy's versatility?
Not yet. Not yet, but Kristaps Porzingis is very, very close.
Here comes the screen. Lillard. Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
To Holiday. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Rebounds taken down by Leonard. C.J. McCollum. Misfires. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's the Pelicans who come away with the victory as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Yeah, then on those things. Hey, here's some on that, man. You know what's the word, man. What you got going for next week? You been cool and shit? Yeah, if you bust a move, let me know what's the word. I might be able to do something. All right.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pelicans did what great teams do best. Finish. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they scored their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New Orleans Pelicans. The Trailblazers lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Field goals.
All right. This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Anthony Davis really impressed me with the way he redirected shots. Watching him block shots was only slightly more fun than watching how his teammates were reacting to them. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining me.
Nice comment. Turn notifications on so you know when your boy Rock, and I'll be back with some live gameplay. Got up Queen. Nah, I didn't play French fries, bro. My bad on the comments. I wasn't here. I just let the game play. Would you like to say replay? Yeah, that's cool. Do you play now or friend play now? The players feel as if they're actually jumping out. Yeah, it feels good. True story.